Good morning, everybody. So, a couple things I want to talk to y'all about real quick. First one was going to be about tithe and Judas versus Peter. Okay, so everybody knows that tithe is giving your 10% of your income. Well, let's say if you're in a position to where you don't have a job, but you still want to worship God, because tithing is not just an act of giving; it's first an act of worship and obedience, right? And people have issues giving money to churches, well, because of the way the world is and what's been going on and this and that, which is completely fine and understandable. Um, if you don't feel right giving your money to a church or to your own church, why don't you ask God, like, you know what, God, I love you and I want to be obedient because you require our first fruits. Where do you want me to give it? And stay on it and pray about it every other hour if you got to figure out where the Lord wants you to give your tithe to. But let's say if you're in a position where you don't have a job and you don't have any income, and you know that tithing is a blessing. It's a promise. It's a test me in this and bet me. Bet I don't show up and show out if you give me your tithe. So I was praying about that, and the Holy Spirit was like, your time. Money is time, right? Time is money. So I was sitting there thinking, well, how much time would you need to give to the Lord for it to ask Him to honor it as a tithe? And there's 24 hours in a day. So I looked up where I was at in Statesboro, and it's 13 hours and 58 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and round that up to 14 hours a day. So give 10% of your time of how many day hours there are. Okay, so I'm going to say it's going to be 1 hour and 40 minutes. So if I could spend 1 hour in prayer, reading my Bible, and or fellowshipping with somebody else, ask God to honor that time that you spend with Him, and also sharing with others for His glory and for your tithe. And yeah, so I think it's okay for me to say it and for me to explain it like that. And because I prayed about it and the Holy Spirit said time, I said okay. So yeah, if you guys are in a situation right now, and tell God what you want, tell Him what kind of job you want. If you don't have a job, then He'll give you a better job. He'll give you one that you will like a lot better if you can give Him your time.